Hurting really bad right now. And I was making this video. I've been praying. Prepare ye the way of the Lord. So, and you know, I'm lonely, so I was checking out the and of course the distortions and stuff occurred with my Northern California former police officer pastor um, confirmation of the USA. Okay, and it show up. Philadelphia, we're going home soon. I come quickly, you know, it's all, Jesus showed up. You can't see me because this is important. So, that video was made on April 7th. And so to April 24th, y'all can do the math, he showed up. After April 16th through 18th, I'll put it online on the 18th of Remember the Count from January of 2010. I don't know which day in January 2010. You can begin your 3.5. When you saw an angel in the courthouse. You can start that 3.5-year count you had from when you discovered and Raymond Ezekiel 20:29 over and over again that no one else sees that is the name. They've gotten the name and numbers. There it is. Right by Rod and the covenant. Well, why don't any of y'all see that? All you gotta do is add a wicked O. An O is very, very bad. We just saw in the crop circle thing that big O. For the FU, my Yeshua HaMashiach. And I know it's Bobo Rocket FUing the hello, this is Jesus, the line that has a military group, and I don't know which one it is, that calls itself Jesus. But you know, the South Park competition between Santa Claus at the North Pole and Jesus, who I don't have any conviction that it's the South Pole, or the end of the earth, but I demand. Anyway, it's not a the Thule Society is not a good Jesus at all. It's the Jesus that hates me. Thing that calls itself Jesus. And you know, all of my Christian life, you know, I recall these demonic show-ups because the Holy Spirit becomes so powerful at those moments, and that's what I'm remembering. But at my parents' Bible study at the St. Louis on the 5th floor, praise you, Jesus, for rebuking any curses that came against the Bible study. As we had, you know, the 1,000 points of light principle. Presbyterian and Catholic Bible study on, you could, they're angry at the assemblies of God, and I Tulsa Baptists that really love Jesus. And the hippie preacher and his wife, they love the Lord. The cathedral. Full circle. The Mariana, or Mariana, Islands were named for Queen Mariana of Austria, widow of Philip IV of Spain. The islands are still occasionally called the Ladrones, which means thieves. Magellan, who discovered them, styled them Islas de las Velas Latinas, islands of the Latin sails, and named them San Lazarus, Jesus. The islands are still occasionally called Las Latinas, islands of the Latin sails. San Lazarus Archipelago, Jardins, which means garden, and Plaisirs are among the names applied to them by later navigators. So these were the islands of St. Lazarus.
And Mary, the sisters of your friend.
On April 7th, I noted that if there was going to be an earthquake at the Marianas, because it has Maria, Jesus' mother's name, and now it has St. Lazarus, and that is where it occurred, in the archipelago, that it is a birth pang. I don't know why it wasn't really obvious, but at least with this one I was shown early. It wasn't at the same time. And the Lord is choosing the woman clothed in the sun, the Catholic principles of Mary,
Because I believe you are the Christ,
giving birth
the Son of God,
to the King.
who has come into the world.
And since he's already been born, sits on his Father's throne, will one day sit on his own throne, stuck in a man's body right now, shows up to one single woman who recognized me immediately. So
I prayed and prayed for you to arrive. You could have kept Lazarus from dying.
the 40 days, which I counted.
Take away the stone.
But he's been dead 4 days, Master. His body must already be decaying.
Take away the stone.
Give me a hand.
Thank you for hearing my prayer. Now those who stand around me may believe that I am the resurrection and the life. and those who believe in me shall never die.
I went down into the countries underneath the earth, to the peoples of the past. But you lifted my life from the pit. Lord, my God.
Lazarus! Come forth! He that believes in me, but he were dead, yet shall he live.